I reeled us in a big one.
We can make a
Look at
real
that.
feast out of this bad boy.
That looks good.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions,
Oh,
and you have to
graphics.
pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So,
Why
if
would
ever
you
feel
say
like
the
fishing
sentence
when
like
we've
that?
got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Why would anyone
Okay.
type that? Hey, you look like you know your way with No. Why can't we use the words fishing pole? I know it's more syllables and more letters. I feel like we shouldn't use the word rod. Just doesn't work in America. I've been fishing a long time and have built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested. I just want one thing in exchange. All I ask for you to show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come up and talk to me. The fishing expert found that Tolka Pond can teach you the basics of fishing. If you show him your fishing notes, he'll tell you where to go catch fish. Great. Miguel's rod is now mine. Great. Fantastic. More AG recovery. Okay, cool. We are still heading in this direction. Whew, you're a lifesaver. Now I can get back to my miss. Sorry. Forgot I spoke. Carry on. Don't mind me.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can...
What are we doing? Why is everyone being so quiet?
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed?
I kind of love Shion
You've
right
been
now.
practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right.
Holy
And a
shit, let
lot
them do
has
whatever they
changed
want,
over the
Rinwell.
last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
I mean, it's fine. Like, let him chill. You don't have to force him to stop.
I hope you meant to push that button. Trik doesn't give any refunds.
What the heck?
Wow, Trik.
Wow.
I really enjoyed watching you use your rod.
Thank
You
you.
are clearly an expert at handling your rod.
Yes.
I wish I could handle your rod with as much finesse as you do.
Please.
I bet your rod brings in all the catfish.
Please stop.
The way you whip your rod to cast it is a beautiful sight.
I'm gonna need
I
that.
could watch you
I'm gonna
use
need
your
that to
rod
never
all day.
happen again.
Trik
Ever.
Sugar Daddy.
Ever. What did you just say to me, Xerix? What's that mean? That was just like a stat boost, right?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Something feels odd here.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what he was
At
doing.
least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Interesting. I didn't realize that it was a form of CC.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danon slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to.
I mean, it makes sense. I wouldn't either.
It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
That's true.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed.
Oh, I'm so
And
guilty.
it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danons in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
That did get really deep out of nowhere. Now, excuse me, birds. I just want the mineral. You guys can carry up on your day, keep flying around and eating worms and all that you do.
Oh yeah, welcome to the Button Smashers.
This is pain. Why can't this Zoogle stand still?
All right.
Huh. Perhaps it's time I deploy my secret weapon. I'll stop it right where it stands.
Hey Zyrex, what's it like being able to watch Trik play a Tails game? What plans do you have for all the money you are not having to spend to convince him to play the game? New house, maybe finally get that yacht. Buy a small island.
Xerath's getting a yacht? Hell yeah. Grow vines from the ground to ensnare enemies and strike them effective on fleet-footed enemies. This nullifies their evasive abilities and downs them. Okay.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. He slows down. That's our chance. No further.
So you roast him down, then we can blow him up.
You're finished. Take this. Take this. Damn it. Too fast. Stand back. I'll trip it up. Mirage. It's time.
Oh, I must be the other one I see.
That's it. Tiger Blade. In a bind. Take this. Swallow Blade. It's over.
That seems pretty useful. I can just put that in any time. The one thing I don't like about Rinwills is I have to hold on to it forever to be effective with it. So it's good to have a couple that I can mix in. So I now have 3 that are reactive and now 3 that I can do whatever I want.
Thanks for the bits.
It's kind of nice.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I thought I'd sew something special for everyone and get Trik to finish Sekiro.
No.
Trik Sugar Daddy.
Don't sugar daddy Sekiro. Don't do that.
It must be nice not having to go hungry for a couple days for your stream or to experience great games. I'm very jealous. Zyrex, what is your secret?
What the fuck? What do you mean? Oh my god. Maybe we'll get to Persona. Maybe. What? That's not true, right, Ash? You're fucking with me, right? Don't lie to me. I want to play Persona. It's just like, again, RPGs are kind of hard to get people involved in, right? Maybe we just just all in for a week. Maybe that's the trick. Why do you think I need to do a sewathon? Oh my god.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danan relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dan in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Sumter, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. No, Monster Hunter Stories 2 was great though, Ash. Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them, some of which serve as a bonus that can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle each of these off. Okay. What is this? Additional art panels. You now set 6 additional arts. Press Y on the art screen to switch between panels. Arts that are set to the second panel can be executed by pressing LT. Oh, I can have 2 loadouts now. Interesting. Speeds of the rate of AG recovery. Great.
Treasure. What a sweet sounding ring it has.
So if we go to our arts, I can hit Y. Oh. So I should have like a... I'll have this wind one running for now. And I should set up just like a generic one in case they're really, really strong against wind. Swallow Blade, and then we had our Sonic Thrust, right? Yep. Yep. Mirage, we'll do... Oh, wait. Mirage here. Hurricane Thrust here. Because I like the movement a lot. We'll try the Luna. The Luna Runda. Perfect. Dom is the one guy that went in Ivy League because he got graduated and came back to your hometown, just tries to be one of the guys. I thought that dude uses fire attacks. Which guy? This guy? Alphin has fire sets, but attacks have different elements that can build into it. So like his passive is fire attack whenever he does a big animation that does a finale hit, that's a fire damage hit, and then when I hold like X, I do fire damage out of my sword. But the attacks themselves aren't. There's different elements, so you can kind of like counter and do weaknesses and whatnot. Okay. Keep moving.
You really think so?
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
Ooh, nice.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wish to be alone.
We're going way up here,
You
huh?
always did have a
Yep.
bad
Let's go this way
habit of
first.
disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Brace yourselves. This one's tough. It's over.
This way,
Try harder.
Here, one
Take
more.
this. You're finished.
Swallow blade. Here's the roof.
Ow! Jesus. What was that?
TrikSlyr.
I've got this.
Here I come. All yours. Soaring. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Here I come. Swallow blade.
Oh my god. They are really hard to hit. I wonder if I have to use my new ability.
Let's talk more doing.
There we go.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
You're finished.
Here's the evil. Leave the enemy's art to me.
Not today.
No place here.
Take this.
Here's the healing art. First aid. Where are you going? Frozen. Hammer. Nicely done. Oh, thanks to you. Make it red. Long. Get toasty.
Burn strike.
I'll heal you all.
Sonic
This one's mine. One more.
Severing wing.
Tiger blade.
Mirage.
Appreciate the help.
Struck.
And just
There
like
we go.
that, I'm back
Hey,
in
what's
it.
up, GG?
my precision improving.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. I know it was great. That's why I thought it was important for me to go hungry. And I said, dude, Ash, I hope you're kidding, man. Seriously, if anyone is having trouble paying bills or eating food or anything, please keep that money to yourself. You're just fucking with me, right, Ash? Because I would rather you guys take care of yourselves than me. I'm good. We're good here, okay? Please do not starve yourself. I say this in a joking manner, but in a serious manner too. Over subbing to the stream. You feel? or anything. I can live off
So
ramen, it's
hilly
okay.
around here.
Please don't
I
do
can feel
that.
my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It
I
can
would
be
feel
pretty
so
tough if
bad.
you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're
I
comfortable
swear
with
my
them,
first
then?
child is up the trail. Okay,
Oh
alright.
yeah. We're in for a long slog with this
Just
one.
sacrifice my burritos for bread and water.
What's a shot? Right here. I got it.
Get on in there with the others.
Severing wind! Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Here's a hero. We'll see about that.
Oh, the resistance to my attack! Oh, is that why they gave me loadouts? So I would do that instead? How do I switch it? The loadout. Is there a button? There we go. So probably like that. Did I do it? Nope. It's my same one, I think. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. That's how you do it.
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Not in your dreams.
Denied.
Get toasty.
Bird strike.
Here, let me help.
Thunder Win. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare demolisher.
Will this help?
Severing wind. Shield and make. I can carve through armor.
Break that shield for me.
Back into
Thank you.
See that you don't get in trouble again. Do it!
Swallow blade.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
I feel like they
You
could
were
slow that
practically a
animation
blur.
down a little bit. It goes by so
Together with
fast.
your marksmanship,
Thanks for the bits.
we make quite
Don't
the
be a
team.
mess.
Trik taking financial advantage of enlisted members of the
Oh
army.
my
I
god.
wish I could say I'm surprised.
Stop
Thank
fucking
you
with
for your
me!
service, Ash. I cashed out my kids' college fund on bits for this message.
Jesus. Here, don't make me feel bad, chat. Ooh, a crystal. I think I need to keep fighting these guys. They're like 2 levels above me.
This one's tough.
Swallow blade. That's it. Tiger blade.
Here I come.
Come on, be the flame.
My
Sonic drop. Burn.
Flying free. Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
You're finished. Swallow blade.
This one's mine.
Win.
Steer it. Do it. Go on.
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Here, let me help.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Leave the charge.
Shut him down.
Denied.
Mirage. Struck.
Weak.
Severing wind. Hurricane thrust.
Raging cascade.
Not today.
Oh no, I missed my ult! No one saw that.
Here, do it.
No one saw that, okay?
I can feel my power
I can feel my power going up.
growing.
It reminds me of Kasuga from Yakuza. Ichiban.
Get lost.
In a bind.
What the fuck? Excuse me? I just got one shot?
Like trying to keep up with a wolf.
What just happened?
Back from death to this.
This one's mine. Will this help?
Don't get in my way.
Tiger blade.
Go find someone else to pick on.
Win.
This one's mine.
Hurricane thrust.
Where are you going?
Tear. Hurricane thrust.
Now.
Mirage. You're finished. Struck. Win.
Now. Kizara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid
My
it?
turn.
Not by a long shot.
Severing wind.
Their arts were interrupted.
Hurricane thrust.
In here.
I can carve through armor.
Severing wind. You're mine.
Shield and
In
in a bind.
No.
I'll end this with my own hands!
Severing wind! Tear!
Annihilation! Radiant?
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I.
Ignite!
Don't worry. I'll help you keep a white glove.
Looking good out there. Just getting started. It's time to finish this. Die.
I have not finished Yakuza yet, no. I have not.
Going in. Law! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
With this,
I could
can
pawn my
become
wedding
even
ring.
stronger.
I'm not reading you guys for the next 20 minutes. You're all on timeout, okay? You are in timeout, chat. I will stop your movement and I will stop your life. Okay, let's keep going. We'll make a left here and head this way.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build
I feel like I kinda sorta am low on mana. Maybe I should just run. Thoughts?
anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy. On their hands.
Uh-oh.
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist.
Any more of this, and I'll burn out.
I might actually have to travel back.
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Danon?
I have no CP, and I'm not sure how close we are to the next town.
Frozen hammer. Nicely done.
All thanks to you.
This is my new strategy.
Now we're not.
Just fly in the air.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
Did I just find a secret dungeon?
Mahawk Tsar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had to guess, it probably
Help me! Can you heal me?
Kind of
Oh
shrine.
my god. They want me to heal her, but I don't have any CP. I can't even heal myself.
Here goes. Raging storm. This one's mine. This one's mine. Let the marksman move. Raging do it. Law. Demons descend.
Flashing bang!
Sonic nonsense!
That's it.
Hurricane thrust!
Light astral energy.
Say no more! Shot!
Well done.
Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Reload. I'm out of ammo.
Severing wind! You're mine! Tear! This one's all mine!
Now you see what I can do!
Cut! It's all come one, come all!
And then aim points you can reach? Yeah.
I've used a bit too much healing.
But I have to find them. I'm just not sure where. Maybe I'll be okay. Maybe my skill will carry me through the game.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
Nope. Nope. I don't want to fight anything. Nope. Ah! Okay, we're fighting it. Shit.
This one's tough! You're finished!
Going in.
In a bind?
Take this!
In here. This will come in handy. Close the
Sonic thrust! Strike! Burn!
You guys come to me.
Take this! Swallow blade! Win!
Look sharp. Let's go. Raging
Flash! Swallow blade!
Look sharp. Dance in the wind. Gemini off.
Here I come!
Going
You're
in.
finished!
This will come in handy.
Win!
Blade! Now! Astral energy! Full throttle! Magic is
My turn! Take this!
on guard!
You're on!
If it's in the sky,
Blade.
it's mine!
Blade.
Now! Blade!
You're on!
The top speed! Where are you going? This one's mine!
Smash you! Prepare to be sealed!
Quit staring and concentrate on the fight.
I don't take orders from you!
Hurricane thrust!
Rage
You're on!
shield! That's
It's
doing!
over! Small!
Shield!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
This might be
Okay.
some decent equipment.
Anything
That was just loot. That was
makes
it.
battles
This was a secret.
easier is okay by me.
Wow. Oh, still can't heal you. I'll come back later. Maybe I'll probably forget. Don't die! Good luck! Use your cell phone! Alright, get out of here. This? Oh, that's one way to do it. Okay, where is our next destination? Over there? Across the street? I'm gonna try and become the main character. That's a good point, actually. Fixed. Thank you.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
What? This man out here reading poetry? Oh, we have made it to the top of the mountain. Oh shit, this is it! Whoa. We're going on that.
What's that big tower over there?
Oh,
What do you say we
campground.
check back in on the ranch?
Whew. Lucky days.
Guess I'll polish up my sword.
Let's go back to this.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Thanks for making dinner, Kasara.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Oof.
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long.
I hope you meant to
Because
push
I was
that
afraid
button.
of going
Trik
back
doesn't
to
give
such
any
a dark
refunds.
time. Of losing hope. I
We're
wanted
definitely going to go back and save the injured lady, right? Padme and Anakin Neem, right?
Which lady?
to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Thanks, Kasara.
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Oh, it's morning now. Nice. I didn't even know we had a day and night. Here, do I have things to sell for you? Here you go. Buy. How much money do we have? 3,000. We want 8 life bottles. 3 of these. Chilling on these. Ooh, armor upgrades. Only slightly though. Maybe worth. Definitely worth there. Oh, I'm out of money. Fick.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Yeah, we did. What do you do? What? What? You don't want armor? The fuck? What's out here? This seems like a secret? No? Okay, excuse me. Did we just... What, did we just jump in? What the fuck is this? What am I supposed to do here? I just...
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
If only I were a cat.
What? If only I were a cat? Kasara, are you okay?
Not this way, I guess.
The fuck?
Not this way, I guess.
What? What is happening? I just run and jump this, right? Oh god. That's all I have to do is run and jump that, right? Okay, this is it. This is the run. You cannot progress past this part of the game unless you can do a perfect long jump.
Not this way, I guess.
What in the actual fuck, bro? What do I do? Huh. I guess I go back. Let's go back the snake path and go a different direction, I guess. Oh, what's this? Peach shell, nice. Minerals, nice. Thank you for filling my year with joy. Cinnamon, thank you for the 12 months. Congrats on the D. And I'm glad you like the stream. Appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, being part of it. All right, let's try this one. Real help? Let me try this area, and if I don't figure it out from there, yeah, I'll let you guys give me the deets. We're just gonna say we're exploring. Right, guys? We needed those peppers.
Yeah. If only I were a cat.
If only I were a cat. I agree. I think that often in my life. The other day I was in the car wash and I was like, man, if only I was a cat. But alas, I'm not.
Looks strong.
I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Okay, I'll fight it.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
It's over.
They're surrounding us.
Oh my god, we gotta change our abilities. Alright, we're limit breaking already? Cool with me.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Struck! Win!
Initiate the stream.
You're mine! Slash! Swallow blade!
Tempest Frozen hammer. Nicely done.
Ready and wary!
All thanks to you.
An astral art?
That's my shield.
You're finished! Shut him down!
Never miss.
This one's mine!
Here, let me help.
Struck!
Lost. Get toasty.
Burn strike!
Here's a healing arm.
Not chance!
This one's mine. Thunder Phoenix.
Win! Hit time!
Charger blade.
Hurricane thrust! Ignite!
Look
on! You're mine! No escape! Get through!
Make it rain.
Kitara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Did it!
Yeah.
Phoenix Cyclone!
You're quite the gunslinger.
Thank
I
you.
have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Don't worry. Oh, hello, individual. Would you like to be healed? You are now healed. Good day to you. Wait, is that it? Really? Booty, 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 rocking everywhere, rocking everywhere, rocking everywhere. I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together, break it down to me. From the Players Club for about a month or two. I don't know why that song was in my head.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oh!
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Wow.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term. But you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does. Which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
Great.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
Greens are
What is
awesome.
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Oh, we got another one.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
It's kind of weird.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Where did this come from?
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Wait, are we fighting? Why are we fighting? I'm so confused. What happened? Did we disagree with something stupid again? Oh.
Been looking for you. For me? Why?
Oh my god.
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the... That is all I desire.
What does that even mean? Wait, who are you?
Why are we fighting?
What is happening?
Who even are you? You're mine! Swallow blade!
Oh my god.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
Bro, I can't hit this guy. Oh, I have a character for
Even
this.
surpasses a lord?
He missed!
Take this. Here goes.
Enjoy.
I never miss.
Don't worry, he's off the team now. Bro, this guy is beating my ass.
Enjoy.
Oh my god. Bro, I cannot hit him.
I'm out. Far enough.
This feels like an auto loss.
Stop you dying?
Come over. Here, let me help.
Stay away from my...
Dude, I can't use any abilities on him. Holy shit.
Not ever. Take this. You're mine!
Enjoy.
What the?
Can't end here!
I'll bring you back from death abyss. I'm ready. Thunderblade. Going in.
Fall.
Resuscitation.
Okay, let's go.
You're mine! It's so...
Bro, I literally can't touch him.
Take this. Try harder! Not a chance! Strike!
Jesus!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Holy who is this guy? Oh!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Oh! Thank God we have Shion. Oh! Whoa.
A wretch like you?
What is this? Oh! What? No.